Hey friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in. So tonight what I have for you are some super fun resin keychains. So I have my alphabet letter mold that I got from Just Resin. This is a beautiful mold. And I have another one I got from a different company, and the quality is just not the same. This is a really good mold. So if you're looking for an alphabet mold, you can get them from Just Resin's website, or you can get them on Amazon. So the other thing that I have to do these keychains is Epsom salt. Yes, Epsom salt. So I take and I spoon the Epsom salt into each of the letters. So this Epsom salt is so good for helping to make geode different things. So in these letters, it works great. I use it in coasters. It really does a super good job. And the nice thing is with the Epsom salt, you can actually put some alcohol inks in them or some mica powder and change their color. So anyways, the thing that's super important with the Epsom salt to know, if you pack your letter really, really full, then when you put the resin on, the resin's going to have some places that it won't go completely through. And when you pull it open, it's really cool looking because it looks like, it's like a geode where pieces of the rock are kind of broken off. And I love that look. But then I also like a nice, smooth letter as well. So if you pack it lighter, then you're going to be able to get your resin all the way through, and it'll just look like, as you turn it in the light, it'll look like there's rock inside there. Okay? And you'll see this later on when we demold the mold. That just seems so weird to say. Sorry. Okay, so I fill my letters with my Epsom salt, and then I'm going to use some mica powder. So I have 3 colors of mica powder. I'm using gold, a blue color, and a purple. And I mix up my epoxy. So I just moved from the Envirotech Light to the Pro Marine. And I'm really, really, really digging the Pro Marine, just so you know. Oh, and also I put it's a glitter mix. It's got like some gold flakes in it and like some pearl looking glitter. And I just put some little pieces throughout the letters, and I mix them inside the Epsom salt. Okay, so now here is my epoxy. And like I said, I moved over to the Pro Marine, and so far I'm really, really liking it. So I'm just going to put some epoxy in each of my cups with my mica powder in there, and then I'm going to stir them up really well. And then I'll just go through and start adding my colors. So I'm going to add a little bit of each color to just different places in the letters. So I'm not going to like fill the entire letter with one color. I'm just going to put it in different spots. And then after I do all of them with some gold, then I'll go back and we'll do some with the purple. And then we'll do some with the blue. All right, so now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to take my blue and do the same thing. I don't want to cover the entire letter with this color. I want to just kind of put it in pieces so that I have, all the different colors mixing and showing through. So I'm just going to go through and put that in all of them, and then I will go to the purple. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my purple. And so I'm sorry, I filmed this the entire time that I'm doing it, and I know you don't want to watch an hour's worth of me filling in my epoxy and my letters. So I try and break it up so that a little bit of, each of the parts kind of shows. So I hope it's not too jumbled. But anyway, so then I go in with my purple, do the same thing. Now, one of the things that I like to do when I go to fill in my letters afterwards and make sure they're nice and full, instead of just using the plain epoxy, I will take the clear epoxy and put it in each of my cups that I just used and just get lighter versions of each of the colors to kind of fill over top, if that makes sense. And then another thing that I like to do, I take my alphabet mold and I will fill it up with all kinds of goodies. I like to put like spangle and pearls and all different things, flowers, and I'll fill all the letters up with different stuff, and then I leave it sitting on a table. And when I'm doing a tumbler or something like that, and I have a little bit of epoxy left over, I will go in and just fill up whatever letters I have enough epoxy to fill. And it's nice because I'm continuously making keychains. All right, so my mold has cured. It's been 24 hours. Now they are not completely done. I'll take them out and let them sit another couple days before I sand them if I need to or anything like that. But they are cured to come out of the mold. So you can see how pretty they look. These are so beautiful. Like, I just love the way they look. And these molds are so much fun. I have just so many fun things I enjoy putting in them, but these just look so pretty. So we'll pull all of the letters out of the mold so you can see them. And while it's soft like this, I do take a pair of scissors and just kind of trim off anything that ran over the edges to decrease my sanding. So now here are all my letters. So this was accidentally going on fast mode. So if it looks funny, it's because I slowed it down from fast mode so that you could actually see them. Now, as I'm showing you these, I'm going to grab one that I did maybe a week or so ago, and you'll see it's a green pea. And if you look in there, this is one. For these ones, I packed it really tight because I wanted to have that geode effect where it looked like part of the rock was missing. See, this is what I'm talking about. And this one, I was making them to look like jade, so I used green and gold. And then these ones that we just did, I packed looser so that they are all, completely covered. But you can have so much fun with these, and I really enjoy them.